After what feels like it's been years, Injustice 2 Mobile finally gets a new update, and that means I get to make a new video because the game isn't boring anymore. Today, there was an update for the 8th anniversary, and so far, the best rewards you got like at the very beginning of the week, so that's good for me. Yeah, it's been a while since I posted, and it's been even longer that I've uploaded a video where I'm actually talking. So I hope you have been doing well. I hope you guys have been earning a lot of gems for this specific celebration month of Injustice 2, because as you guys could see right now, pretty much everything is still pretty boring in the story. There's nothing really to be like getting excited about. Oh, there's an anniversary chest. Oh, all right. So I guess we get 1,000 gems in total. Fun. But the most irritating part, as soon as I clicked on here, I realized that you only had 5. And as you guys can see here, more team presets are unlocked by purchasing them. And yes, it does eventually mean that you're gonna have to waste real money to buy presets, which is so stupid. I don't know why this is a thing. This isn't a thing in Mortal Kombat Mobile, or at the very least, they give you tons of team presets you can just readily use. 5 is not even enough. They know that you have at least 7 teams for solo raid. I don't know why they didn't have like the base number be 10. So let's make a team here. This is my Supergirl team. I was gonna make a video on this, never did because the audio was too loud from the game, but I fixed that now. Preset. All right. The multiverse. Oh, multiverse. All right, I guess not. Multiverse Super Girls. This is a really good team. I love this team. It is so much fun to play. And oh, they're all 7 stars. I am gonna be trying to get Classic Flash, but I think I'll probably just wait at the end when they supposedly said you can unlock them from just doing the challenge, the Injustice Pass. So I don't know. That's what they said. But this team is all about Multiverse Supergirl. Oh, and they finally fixed this freeze thing. So now you can actually be able to combo into it instead of them being able to like block, which is so dumb. Now you can actually combo into it. And unhittable for literally all the time. And if they ever try to use a special tagging with Supergirl, special 3, and then special with Girl of Steel, now you have increased damage, and now she's also unhittable. You tag in the other Supergirl, you want to do a special 1, 2, or 3, she's also unhittable. You just keep the combo going. It never stops. It just never stops. It is so crazy how good these Supergirls are. I surprised myself when I was testing this team out. But besides the team presets, which we already knew, I really like that feature. Even though I feel like they did do it in a pretty bad way, I still enjoy the fact that we're not going to spend half of our lives being able to like manually assemble all of our teams. So we already got the free gift thing from the store, 7-day calendar, Classic Flash, Supergirl events. So like I said, you're gonna get Girl of Steel Supergirl in Arena for 2 seasons on May 9th next week. Or is it this week? It's starting Friday. Yeah, so starting Friday you'll be able to find Girl of Steel Supergirl. Multiverse Summer Supergirl is gonna show up the May 16th, which is next week for sure. New Invasion seasons. Who knows how that's gonna work out? I don't really know. The new Injustice Pass is gonna be able to, and I quote, legendary heroes like Classic Flash, Batman, Arkham Knight Batman, Brainiac, and Peacemaker you're able to, like they say, complete objectives to earn rewards and unlock these legends through the premium and premium plus tiers. So I guess you can start unlocking characters now. I don't know if that was ever the case, or maybe it was, but since I already have them unlocked, 60 shards isn't enough for me. There's going to be new arena invasion with legendary characters like Flash, Mr. Freeze, Constantine, So that's pretty cool. Presets, we already know that. Artifact preview. So I think, didn't I? Yeah, artifact preview is pretty cool because it saves you a lot of time. So basically, flick it on, flick it off, and you're able to see everyone's artifacts. So that's pretty cool. Something else I was really interested in was that in League Invasions, you're able to actually, once you're fighting an opponent and you've already found like somebody to fight against, you can actually see how their base is organized. So that's pretty cool. And new, like the regular League raids, not solo raids, League raids have new sub bosses. So now there's Hush, Poison Ivy, Reverse Flash, and Hellboy. So that's pretty cool. They're all going to have different modifiers, which are going to be really annoying to deal against. But on the bright side, if you place top 3, you get tons of gems and prismatic shards. Well, not a lot of gems, but you know, at least some amount of gems. And that's pretty cool. All right. Rewards balance for the gems. I already talked about that. Oh, you're also able to get new orbs. Not new orbs, but more orbs, possibly. And also artifact fragment types. So that's pretty cool. And a really good feature I think they like focused on was that the XP capsules are no more, they're not like all the way to the very end. It's just it's just very simple, very simple and effective. I love it. Something else, supposedly AI will now jump less often when staying inside of a hazard, so that hopefully that means Scorpion is going to be able to deal a lot of more damage. And they actually fixed the freeze thing that I've been dying for them to fix. Basically, if you freeze somebody and you hit them, they're able to block it because there's like some window of that AI that's able to like block your your attack, even though they're frozen. It doesn't make sense, but they actually fix that. So that means every time an opponent is frozen, you can actually combo into them now. And supposedly the Moonblade artifact changed from increasing attack to damage up to 500%. Don't know, I've never heard of that artifact, but seems good now. They also updated a lot of new legendary characters. So one of the new legendary characters they updated was Shazam. So he's not a pretty bad legendary character anymore. He is pretty much upgraded a lot, although I don't know his passives, so I can't be able to I can't express how big these passives are if I don't know the character that well. But supposedly he's a really good attacker now, so good for Shazam fans. Scorpion got a little bit more difficult to play as, but it says, while more mechanically demanding. Let me find Scorpion. Where is he at? So that means it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually be able to make Scorpion work. Quote, Scorpion can now achieve much higher potential damage with Ignite damage over time. Pair Ignite damage with damage buffs and critical and lethal to produce exceptional damage per second. So there's that. Again, who knows, because the AI can be very annoying. They said they fixed it, but I don't know. And also they fixed a bug with Orm that he was dealing no damage for like passive 3 when he did a super move, I guess. I don't know. But other than that, it's a pretty simple update. Not in a bad way. I definitely think a lot of these little League of update, a lot of these quality of life updates were needed years ago. I don't know why team presets has taken so long, but I think overall this update is pretty good, although most of it feels pretty underwhelming because a lot of it hinges on the fact that all of the celebration for the 8th anniversary is happening next week. So like right now it's kind of like the game is still kind of dead, not gonna lie, but next week is when the chests are gonna start showing up in the store. You're gonna have Multiverse Armored Supergirl, you're going to have Gorilla Steel Supergirl, you're going to see Classic Flash, a new Injustice Pass, and then new Invasions. And then hopefully by then you'll also have like the ability to see all the new sub bosses, because they said for the very first three league rates you are going to attempt to defeat, they are going to be, the new bosses are going to be there. After that, it's going to be a mix of them. So it's going to go back to like a random combination of the new sub bosses and the old sub bosses. But yeah, again, the update kind of feels underwhelming because none of the actual, like a lot of the stuff is still behind that wall where it's next week. So it's kind of like we got the update, but it's like it's not really an update because like there's not that much stuff to do. But next week, I feel like next week is gonna be a lot more fun than this week, because yes, we got an update, but there's a lot of stuff that I feel like a lot of the fun stuff is still locked behind to the next week. But honestly, this update is pretty good. If I were to give it like a rating, I'd be maybe like a 7.5 out of 10. Like, it's a very good update for them, for NRS, the Injustice 2 mobile team. But honestly, I feel like they could have done way more for the 8th anniversary. I think quality of life updates should always be a plus in every update. And one legendary character for this update is kind of like crazy, because this was supposed to be early 2025 and it's like already mid 2025, because May 12th is when he's supposedly going to be able to be playable. That is not early 2025. That is literally that's practically half, like you're in the middle of 2025 already. And I would have liked seeing them introduce a whole new mode, like Mortal Kombat Mobile has their Crypt mode. They could have added something like that, or like an endless mode where you had to like keep on pushing your characters all the way to the very top and see how many rewards you're able to catch. New characters, we don't only need legendary, we can also get a lot of gold characters. Even if they're very simplistic, I think it would be a lot of fun to like support the new players coming into the new because this is a totally different game from what it was 4 or 5 years ago. So it would have been really fun to see new basic gold characters. A new solo raid, dude, a new solo raid would have been perfect right now. There was a rumor that Legendary Flash, Classic Flash, was supposed to be the new solo raid feature, and I'm really sad that he's not. That would have definitely made this a lot more fun, although they probably would have pushed it to next week as well. So I'm really excited for next week. I'm not excited to play the game right now. There's not that much to do. It's definitely less annoying to like set up your teams now, but like there's not really much stuff to do with your team presets except for like solo raid, but I don't really want to play solo raids right now. But yeah, it's a really fun promising update for the future, but for right now I think it's like mid, it's whatever. But I'm definitely going to be getting Flash, definitely going to be opening tons of chests, definitely going to be doing another roster overview because we're so close to 55 million, although I haven't been playing at all to get that even increased by a little bit. So hopefully next week we'll be able to reach that. And I'm telling you, next week is going to be a lot of fun, and after that it's going to be like an uphill battle because there's going to be so much more stuff to look forward to. I am really excited for the next upcoming weeks because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be, it's going to be a lot. I promise you. You guys probably won't know until we're like I can't even say, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot, and I'm really excited to I just want to like skip forward 3 weeks already, and I can't wait any longer. But that's all I'm gonna say for now. But stay tuned for next week's videos where I hopefully the first chests next week are actually good, and we don't have to wait until another week for another good chest to like pop up, because that's what kind of happened last year. Hopefully Classic Flash is super good, like he's broken good like Killer Frost. Hopefully we're able to like get a lot of fun content out of the whole update next week. But other than that, I think this video, I mean, I think this update is pretty good, honestly, even though you can't see a lot of the fun stuff right now. It's just so promising. Oh, we're just so close. Why couldn't they have done this week? But thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for next week's videos where hopefully we'll have a lot more fun content. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and for waiting for me to make another video. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and click the like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Ghostface wins. Flawless victory.